Hello, friends. Welcome back to Diana ERP Precast Edition. I'm Steve, and today I'm here to show you our DhyanaTakeoff feature. This will allow you to upload your blueprints in PDF format and do your standard takeoff. This is for the estimators, guys. This is what the pain I was feeling a lot of I did a lot of estimating myself. So it works pretty much like you would expect it to. You put your PDF in there and you can search for your keywords. In this case, I searched for precast. I've already looked through here, so I took the time to upload it. It usually takes a few minutes to upload. This one's 98 pages, so, but I found some precast terms. I found the details on page 27, so you can see I've already been on this page and put some dimensions on this detail here. But I've got a storefront sill that I have put. This page is calibrated, of course. I'll delete this dimension markup so I can show you how it was made. Just click this measure button and click the first in, click the second in. It goes to the nearest eighth. It's perfect for precast. But make sure I get it right on the line there. And just hit enter or the check mark to complete the measurement. Now that doesn't save anything. That just puts the dimension on the page. Now, in order to count this storefront sill to take off and get the quantity here, I will go ahead and create a new condition. And in this condition, it'll start with a custom item. And if it's measuring the linear feet, I, I'm I'm prompted to enter the height and the depth, which I just measured. Now, if I had, say I want to do 4-foot sills, I just wanted to find out how many of the 4-foot sills I could enter the 48 inches there. But in this case, I'm just going to, oh, and if I was measuring square feet, then it's just asking for the depth. But I'm just going to measure the linear feet, so I'll take the height and the depth, and I'll enter the name and enter the detail number from referencing the blueprints. So this will be on the quote, so whoever's reading the estimate will know that that's where you're getting this detail from. And if you have a waste factor, you can enter the waste factor, set your color, and create your condition. And now all I'll simply do is go over to the elevations page, or disarm that. And then I go to the elevations page, which I still have the precast in the search bar, so it's going to highlight the pages with the word precast on it. And this happens to be on the elevation page here. So I can zoom in, and now I have the scale here set 1/16 equals 1 foot. But as you see in the corner, it says unverified. I would probably take the time to go back and measure, maybe find the window schedule and just verify these windows are the length that I'm measuring. I always get nervous about that because you never know if whoever printed the page set the scale correctly. So I'm going to arm my storefront sill, and it automatically sets for linear feet, and I'll go ahead and just start taking a hit enter or the check mark in between each one, and I can zoom out or I can pan over to go to this other view here. This particular job is just an addition, so it looks like we just got a couple of sides of the additional walls that are getting these windows with the storefront sills. So as you see, it's tallying the linear feet in the right hand window underneath the conditions for the storefront sill. And you can also do counts if you're counting keystones or culverts or storm drainage. So like I said, it works just like you would expect. But here's the fun part. Once you have your conditions, you can sync it right into Diana ERP Precast Edition. It's all it's all tied together. When you go back over to your quotes page, all you do is go to edit the quote, and you'll see one measured item is ready to add. So it lets you review it. Now, at this time, you still have to go in and set the price. Once you set the price, it's good to go. You can, of course, you can make any edits, and it'll sync. If you go back and change the takeoff, it'll sync, and it'll notify you here. Once it's been approved, everything gets locked in. So, hope you've enjoyed. We'll see you for the next video. Thank you.